that medical bill that's sitting on your kitchen counter? It may be more than a financial headache. Doctors say debt often keeps people from getting the care they really need, but the state is trying to change that by erasing medical debt for thousands of people. NBC Connecticut's Jayne Chacko tells us who qualifies and how much relief you could get.
Check your mailbox. You might get this letter that says all or part of your medical debt has been erased. The state says about 97,000 people will get a letter starting this week. Here's who qualifies. Your income must be 4 times below the federal poverty level, which is about $33,000 a year for a family of 4. Or your medical debt is 5% or more of your income. A Hartford healthcare doctor says having thousands of dollars in debt could be a barrier when you need to see a doctor or go to the hospital.
You have so much money in your pot, so to speak, and you have to divide it amongst different obligations and expenses. And for some whose out-of-pocket costs for healthcare is so huge, they have to make very difficult decisions.
So where does all this money come from? Well, the state partnered with a national nonprofit called Undo Medical Debt in 2024. They used donations and money from the state, which has invested $6.5 million in COVID relief funding, to buy past due medical debt. And because that debt is bought in bulk and belongs to those who are least able to pay, Undo Medical Debt can buy it at a much lower price, often pennies on the dollar. And this is the 4th round of funding, and the state plans to continue it through the end of the year. And one lawmaker says he'll continue to support the program.
I was happy to have supported the legislation a few years ago. I'm glad that the governor is continuing to commit to this. I want to make sure that folks are able, feel comfortable that they can go to the doctor and not have to worry about that medical debt as much as they might have before.
If you think you qualify, what do you do next? Well, nothing. You don't have to apply or request for relief. A letter in the mail will tell you if you're getting help, and it'll tell you how much of your debt is going to be erased. If you want a breakdown of this program or you want a closer look at this letter, all you have to do is head to our website, NBCConnecticut.com. Jayne Chacko, NBC Connecticut News.